all-conference player for Tulsa, out of the lineup with the shoulder injury he sustained in their here in Tulsa. The #1 seed Golden Hurricane taking on Stephen F. Austin. Rebound for Tulsa early, and the foul away. Hits every part of the rim but the net, and fighting for the offense. And a peek at the bottom of your screen, there is that Tulsa lineup. And they are high octane. And Tyler Barron, an amazing story we'll get into as the broadcast unfolds. Inside, throwing down early.
The way we see why Keon Thompson, Stephen F. Austin's leading scorer, more than 18 a game, also has 145 assists. Early offense. Well, that hesitation move by Riley.
Patrick coming over to make the block. But another opportunity. 80% free throw shooter is Ade Popola, averaging just over 10 points. We told you that off the top of the broadcast. Status was in question today, a game-time decision. The decision was he will.
Shooter 40% from deep, and those numbers go up in league play. He was 54%.
Generates a turnover. Chaos is what they like to have it here. Barnstable off the dribble. He does not need much.
Percent on the year.
Khalif Patrick. Floater in traffic. They've cleaned the offensive glass, but just 1 of 7 from the floor. Riley trying to change it. Too strong.
I don't think it's been the first shot defense that has bothered Stephen F. Austin. They're
gifted scorer. That's what Coach Breyer told us today about this young man. Barnstable. Oh, quicker than he.
Well, that's too much room. That's too much room. Patrick.
Barron. He's really 5 years at sea in the Navy on the USS Roosevelt. At that point in time, he has a growth spurt, playing community college in Seattle at Olympic, and now here he is. Duffy Conroy talked to a guy who talked to a guy with the NIT. Muhammad into the basketball game, known for his defense. Ball rotates, elevating and missing the.
In that semifinal win over Corpus Christi, he had to guard one of the toughest asks in that league, D.A. Houston, and did so marvelously.
Pesky defense. Tulsa is so nosy, especially out by the perimeter. Good looking floater right there.
Oh, here we go. Muhammad, I'm telling you, he creates problems.
A one-man fast break, pinned against the backboard by Barnstable. Put back right. Stephen F. Austin 0 of their last 5. And to your point, Tulsa has not scored in over 2.5 minutes. Martin looking to change it.
Keon pocket pass.
Here's Rigsby. The freshman Lawal way off.
26 threes a game. I'm betting that number is going to be higher tonight.
And had been 8 of his last 29 coming into this game. A huge sign seeing him knock one down early.
On the top, on the point, he'll be scoring at some point in time.
Green shakes. As far as calls are concerned, because these guys are just moving so fast now.
I think so, and I think it's really hard to get set, and with the continuous motion free throw line as a team, they lead the American 78%. Matter of fact, they lead the American in a lot of offensive team.
It's basically like 4th of July around here every day, a fireworks display. Thompson elevates, teardrop falls. Here, you will be the Southland Player of the Year, and he was. Consider Tulsa shot poorly to start the game off. They failed to really take advantage of some of those earlier offensive rebounds.
Side ball screens. I really like the way Tulsa spreads you out defensively east to west.
Nice pass from Schmeichel, who finds the cut.
So here's what I'm talking about. Take a look at how wide the corner players are for Tulsa, and there's one right there on cue.
Was injured late in the game against Wichita State, a loss in the quarterfinal. Alley-oop! And there's a round. Thompson too strong. Barnstable grabs. Riley probes. Has had 5 assists in every game but 1 since the start of February. Shot clock inside of 5. Barron tees it up. Too strong. Popola had that rebound.
Around the free throw line. SFA has to get those.
Here's Thompson. Keeping it up.
Not really an offensive threat, so it makes it very difficult to score at times.
Show to Kovnik. Huge 3.
Unless you...
Chance for a little rally here from the Lumberjacks.
That's one you got to make. Great find.
Thompson.
Sudden change from trying to rebound to, okay, who am I supposed to guard? Most of the time, it's too late by then.
Patrick gets it right back. In front of the Tulsa bench.
How about this for a response?
An 8-point flurry for Stephen F. Austin. Right place, right time.
If it doesn't hit the rim, it disrupts that rhythm.
Show to Kovnik. He is quick. Just 1. Dean, top of the key. Too strong. Bombing away from 3. Let's see if he can play a little D right now. Barron walking the tightrope. Larry burns it. Glorious here in Tulsa. Ulysses, too much room. Gets aggressive.
Though Muhammad guarding Riley.
They're letting him play tonight. Nice rotation, clean look for Dean. No good. Sky
Fits SFA.
Sure does. One of the best defensive teams in the country.
They fight through screens. They're kind of gap heavy, but this battle at the point.
Oh, look out! Muhammad almost came down with it and created another turnover.
Oh, yeah.
Ulysses.
0.6. See, their defense is making Tulsa go later in the clock than they would like. Shot on your own. Lawal does just that.
A freshman bailing out his teammates. From the corner, rainbow 3 as he darts across half court.
Same play, same result on the wraparound.
On and off the floor. They run the offense through him a lot, and we saw an example of it there. Ulysses lathered up.
Wow.
Running out of real estate, another turnover.
Santa Fe, Stephen F. Austin's defense, so connected. Several spots, and right now guarding the way that SFA has done and challenged. Nobody's getting a quick, clean look, even after an offensive rebound. The closeouts are quick. See if you can get to the rim a little bit. They've had 2 successful possessions with that pass to.
So you think it's almost like our guys are better than yours, Tom?
Well, I just think that you got to, you got to take what the deep
to handle. Inside of a minute, Stephen F. Austin with the lead in the basketball.
Yeah, this is where Johnson can excel off 2 feet on point opportunity.
Barnstable, they're closing in quick. Popola from the elbow, big basket there. Breaks a 2-minute and 45-second scoring drought. 8 seconds on the clock. Thompson playing in traffic. It falls. Thompson controls. 8 points in the first half. Draws a double team. Burton off the screen. And let's see if he can find it again.
Oh, what defense by Thompson.
Would have been a goal.
Offensively for Eric Conkle and the Hurricane tonight.
And not going to be a part of this jinx. And it happened anyway. Patrick. Chris.
Yeah, I thought one of the good things that the Jacks did in the first 20 was they controlled tempo.
Quick release. Can't get in. Tulsa really struggling from deep. SFA is not.
Man, I love that look early, look opposite. A nice little curl by Barnstable. That's the shot he usually makes.
Now remember, Tulsa's Achilles heel in Birmingham was shooting the basketball. have not been able to shake it.
Really wants to get it going. SFA not so much.
Downhill. Headed to.
Gets himself to the free throw line.
And Patrick, who was on the other end of that three. Well, I mentioned him padding his point count, padding the lead. Another offensive board. Burton steps right.
How about this defense again?
Thompson takes it away. One-on-one with Lawal. Draws a
watch, hard to guard.
Yeah. And if you're just joining us and you haven't watched a lot of Stephen F. Austin defense, they keep you under 66 points. 16th in the country. They've already got 8 steals today. We have seen feathery touch.
If you want to know why SFA is ahead on the big board, it's because of their defense.
In the country in three-point field goal percentage at 38.8 a clip. Extra early saying we're going to be here.
Muhammad on the sharpshooter Barnstable. Now here's been the. Why did they need to get to the free throw line? 78% as a team. That's
Eric Conkle won an NIT championship as part of a team here in 2001. Poked away. Lawal's doing it all. No travel call. Grigsby says, I'll take it from here anyways. Absorbs contact. Back. Tulsa about to shoot it. Around and out for Rigsby. Schmeichel's there for the board. Popola controls and Barnstable rotates. Stepping into a tray. 7-0 Tulsa run. Shot clock at 10. Shodakovnik just
action by a guard. That's really unique.
Schmeichel puts it on the deck. Probably should have just gone right up with it. It's tied up by shot clock. Muhammad draws 2. Colonel comes up with it. Not a shooter. Barnstable, so nosy on defense. Lawal in rhythm, too short. And with the intensity we've seen from him tonight, I would not want to be the assistant who tells him to challenge and have it go awry.
Isolation, yet he's too powerful. Rolling your ankle a little bit.
And he raised for that 3 in what looked like the Bermuda Triangle. Watching practice today, Stephen F. Austin talked about, hey, we're going to top lock this guy, you know, and
allow him to come off that screen, that the defender's up higher on the top side. One thing, Pete, to keep our eye on, Stephen F. Austin's
inside of 11 minutes and 30 seconds.
What a nice play.
Drought for Tulsa. They got to cash in here. No field goals in 2:45. Popola has not been there for him. On the other side, you just saw the numbers. Staggering. 4 of 6 free throws for Stephen F. Austin. Missing the 16 points for Thompson. 9-point advantage for the Lumberjacks. A heavy underdog coming in. Side. Gets it back outside the arc. Christmas. Bodies with Dean. Too strong. No points in 2:20. No field goals in over 3 minutes.
Oh, another turnover.
Dean, extra pass. Popola! And that run is 6-0 over the last 45 seconds. It can happen fast. Can Thompson quiet the crowd?
But he's really more of a scorer than shooter. How clutch was that?
64-58, inside of 8 minutes. Pete Souza with the Professor Mark Wise, first round of the NIT. More than we bargained for.
Too far out, he's fading away. Right now the offense is going through Thompson, period.
Oh, and
to help the home team out. Now there's a switch. That's not good.
Thompson trying to play a little bully ball. Coach Breyer says he was a tough sell to get him to stay. But I promised him if he'd stay, he would win Southland Player of the Year. Riley has missed 2 of them. He will. Oh, Thompson loses the handle, and the pesky Riley goes to 2. He'll try shooting. Point. Barron flying in, and Colonel again denies a no-fly zone. A 7-0 run is extended to 8 when he was done. Played community college in Washington State, an assistant. Riley threads the needle and run over the last 3:30, and Barron denies at the hole. Shodakovnik no good.
Christmas gets fouled in the free throw line, but he is a poor free throw shooter.
I was looking at guy, and on defense he's a standout. Right now he's at the free throw line, and he hits 2 huge free. He was the guy trying to be it again tonight. No good. Popola, splash! Off the basketball, goes back to Thompson. 23 points on the night for the Conference Player of the Year. Unselfish. Colonel can't finish. Ball caroms out to the 35. Popola corkscrews into the lane and fades away. Hits the first. 17 points tonight for Stephen F. Austin, and 1 left for Tulsa.
I don't think there's enough time to play, a 2 or 3 possession game in less than 11 seconds.
Patrick, an 81% free throw shooter, the newcomer of the year in the Southland. Hits his first. The best theater there is. Patrick hits the clock. This to tie. 1 timeout left for Tulsa.
Oh my goodness.
If that went down, the roof was going to come off.
Yeah, I do like Matt Breyer signaling for Thompson to move faster. You've got the floor cleared.
Coach Breyer says he's the hardest working guy on the team. Hasn't missed a workout all year long. Turnover. Riley takes it away and finds the wall. 1-point game. Patrick with the 3 huge free throws at the end of regulation to get us into over. Riley hasn't had the best game, but not short on confidence. Spinning off the window, no good. Look at the rebound by D. Pocket 10. Thompson lathered up, 27 points. Skips it to Colonel. Shodakovnik.
A team that is very connected on both ends of the floor.
Ander missed the first free throw. Free throw is actually, in reality, just a second. And the coaching staff of...
What can Tulsa do different to slow down Thompson? Double him?
They do it! Colonel flushes over top of the wall. 89% on the season, 6 of 9 tonight.
And a foul in that situation, 40 feet from the basket.
Out of a minute. Crowd standing. Lawal shooting. Got it! The freshman.
Stephen F. Austin.
Riley was in on that too. You're exactly right. Getting downhill and getting to the free throw line. Second free throw coming. 9th. Efficient.
Yes.
A lot of gratitude for being here with you, partner. Tulsa will keep dancing.
How about the contributions in the second half, whether you're talking about Lawal